Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good night, somehow, somewhere in the world. Uh, Say hi to everyone. Happy Saturday. My name is Yao, speaking from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I, I was just thinking about it. I'm like, oh, today is the 31st of January, just by somewhere within, by now till midnight, and January is gone. So we enter February, month of February. So it's things are moving. People say that when you have a phone, things moving fast. By the way, I wanted to be something. I could just bring it out right now. Is we have all this resolution now, and the general results gone right now. People probably through their window already. That's where we are as a woman being. That's where we are. We forget things fastly, but we tend to say every year, oh, I'm going to do my revision, I'm going to accomplish it, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that. There's something that also called insanity. You do one thing and on again, again. It's not producing any results. So, but it says one thing as a woman being again. I say we tend to live our comfort zone. So people do like 1 to 9 jobs for forever until they retire or some or whatever, some health issues and so on and so forth. So I am just put it out there, you know, insanity, repeating the same thing again, 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 and you get stuck in one thing only. There's a best way out. There's another way out that you can be able to do something and still keep that your 9 to 5 job until you think, okay, the place I am now, I can move on, find something new. So that's my topic, and then you try things. The life actually is all about risky taking. And people who actually making a life actually pretty much they make they do a lot of risky stuff they did. If you think about Elon Musk, how many times that the shadow have been broke down or catching fire, whatever you call it, and but he keep on doing it, keep on doing it now. Finally succeed. Not quite, but it's there. And so my point is that I signed as a former chef and retired now. So some health issue I have, but that doesn't stop me trying the new things. Be having an open minded and leave that your comfort zone. Try something. Take a chance. Okay. Why am I saying this? Because after my retirement, I work all those, and that's I was in the food industry, like food industry it's not easy job and long hours. I've done it, and finally, and I retired from it because of my health issues. So I retired, and the money I was getting from the retirement, I said, "Oh my gosh, I thought it's going to be more than that as expected, but it's not enough." I have a family, so what I think about it, I have my family. And I wanted someday. I never know. I don't know what's going to happen someday. If I'm not there, I don't want to leave the bill to my family to be paid. I want it to be the good hands. Oh, whether it's not here today, but at least he built something for us we can start on. It's like a foundation. If you build in a house, you need a good foundation. Once you have a good foundation, you can build on top again, and the house stands strong. If it's a weak foundation, the house collapses. Okay. So this is just my ideas, and like I said also, all my listeners, the people who are listening there, just at some point of the time in your life, you're gonna have to leave your comfort zone and try new things. Take a risk taking. Risk taking is that if you ask most people that have done it, they will say, oh, it was the beginning wasn't easy, but I did it anyway. Okay, and so I'm putting it out there just you guys to be aware of it. Your audio resolution, I'm sure that probably most of you probably threw it away already. You didn't have, or you have not even take a look at it. It's okay. We're going to next month, which will be February. February is a short. No, yeah, I say it's there around the corner already. So think about it. And I was getting introduced to this work, the business I'm doing now. Actually, it's a franchise. You own it. Once you get in there, you own it. You become your franchisee. People might think, oh, how do I franchise? Can I pay for that? No, there is a way you can pay for that. It's not much actually you have to pay. You join us or join me, and then I'll show you what to do. I'll show you how I get it there. I wasn't a rich. Like I said, I worked for 9 to 5 job, all those jobs for years, okay, and I didn't get anywhere. So now I learned my lesson. So I'm talking from experience, okay. I'm talking for experience, life experience. I'm retired, I'm not a young guy anymore, but I have a lot of kids. So I have a lot of, I have a kids. I need to teach them the right way, family, and so on. And we don't work hard. We work smart. That's what we do. Smart and good, good. A lot of opportunities in there. Your freedom, you get your freedom back, and then we call this also a sidekick. That residual income that come in a monthly for you, you'll be pleased. Extra income. Who doesn't want extra income? I think everybody, even including richest people, they still want extra income. So you can still keep your job for now and try this and see how you feel it. You just come with the open minded. All you need to join us is that you need a cell phone or laptop with the Wi-Fi. And you can do this anywhere you want it to be. You can be in a beach, you can be somewhere in a different countries. And the company is global. It's a global company all over the world. And different ethnic background, different French, English, Chinese, Indians, or whatever. We're all there, different. I like French, let me say, English wasn't my first language. My first language is I have my mother tongue, it's called Mina. And then the French, we were colonized by French people. First was with German, then German, during the Second World War, the French took over. So we are French colony. When we go to school, they taught we taught to read in French and then everything, maths and all the things. So we follow French colony, and they tell us what to do. They tell us how to eat, and we go to school and we dress properly. If you don't, you put something. Actually, those days, actually we still have it here in Canada also, because if you are going to the private school, you have a uniform. In Togo, we have a uniform you have to use every day. If you don't come with the uniform, you come to the school, they send you back home. You have to come with a uniform. So we follow French laws and up to today. So I came here and I think I'm here about 30 something years now. I came here 1991 when I arrived here in Canada. So I learned a little bit of English. I still, my English is not, you can hear from my accent that, I wasn't born here, but I'm a citizen of Canada. Okay, I have my citizenship from Canada, and the country I love, country I call it my adopt country, and I love it here. So I have my 2 kids was born here. And so sometimes they make fun of me, actually, my language. Say, oh, Daddy, that's not how we say the English. I say, well, hey, listen here. Okay, let's speak English now. Do you speak English? No, sorry. Do you speak French? They don't speak in French, so I make fun of them too. I'm kind of a little bit bilingual. Okay, I carry 2 different language from Africa, the French, and some of my English. I'm still learning English. Okay, for all those I say here, I'm still learning. So for that, I was saying, join us. All you have to do is that we call something webinar. People pretty much know about webinars. Webinars talk about what we do and so on. You watch that. Once you watch that, and then you decide that, okay, you want to join a company, and there's a fee you have to pay. A fee is very little fee. You pay $149. Everybody that comes to this company will pay that. Everybody. Okay. So it says things, why would the people ask, oh, that's too much money. Why do you pay so much money? And I just first and I stop and I said, okay. All right. I'll tell you what we do. That for 149 is nothing. That 149 actually cover you become a member. When you have a membership, there we have a membership. Everybody, you become a member. You have access to all the things we do, and the company or with the biggest company all over the world we deal with. I give for example like Gogo, Coca-Cola, all this sort of things we promote for them, and then so. But when you get in, when you watch the webinar, you have access to it. You also have a help, and that 149 you just paid it help you also to build your website. Website we use is a very safe website, and if you were to pay for it, it costs you a lot of money. And I was giving people for an example, like, okay, imagine you're going to buy McDonald's today, McDonald's restaurant or a fast food. If you find it somewhere cheap, you might somewhere not a good location, or maybe small town, maybe 500,000. Okay, if you are in a city, big city, or in a location in a business, because something location. If you have a good location, busy area, your price of that franchise you'll be paying for, you're going to pay about $1 million. Okay, think about it. You can do your own research and see how much your McDonald's costs now today to become a franchisee. Okay, so our company we pay very little just to get a membership, and then you have a help also. When I started first, I will have a mentor that they direct me if I need a question, anything I wanted to do to settle down to start my franchisee. And here's also another freedom we have. You go to work when you feel like it. There's no timetable exactly. I do my time. Sometimes I do at night. Sometimes I do in the morning, afternoon, anytime. Excuse me, anytime I wanted to. So there's the freedom to travel anywhere you want to. You don't have to have a permission from your boss, and you don't have to. You do things when you want to do because it's your own business. Doesn't mean you just have to sleep all day thinking that the money is going to come to your pocket. No, it's a legitimate business. As it's you see, being also a traditional business owner, I know what it is. When I came to this year, this is everything we do. It's in line. We don't need to rent a house. You don't need to go to the meeting. Everything is online. The time we set a time for the meeting, and they actually come from the direction of the franchise we did with the company we did. So they set up at the time we meet and online on time for 1 hour here there. We got things going on all day long, in different time zone and different countries. And so if you miss your time zone here, you can still watch the replay and so on. So there's help all the time. So everything's done in online. You don't need to hire employee. You don't need to pay for uh, a place where your business is. Everything is online, and it's safe. Okay, so we are. That's what we call a freedom. There's a freedom to do a lot of things. Now then, I can before I never had time to see my children in the morning, or by the time I get home and I wake up early, I'm gone. By the time I come home, it's late. They're already on bed. So it's hard for me because once in a while I get my day off and then I see them. But now I see them every morning, every evening before they go, and I also was able to visit their schools, and the schools always every country. Sometimes they have a meeting. They wanted to let the parents know, not just me alone. The parents know we are invited to come. Those that couldn't make it because I'm busy with my working, my food services industry business. Okay, so I didn't have time, but now I have a time in my hand. We travel now. We're planning for what we're going to do this coming summer. Okay, so I do the independence and the freedom and that residual that comes. It does help. And there was a thing that when we are online discussing things, if somebody comes, oh, they say, oh, so this person has sacked his boss. And I said, okay, well, I sacked my employer. And I didn't understand. I said, okay, how do you sack your employer? Those are the people that hired you. You can't sack them. They will sack you. Or they give you that pink paper, that pink slip, and then they tell you, okay, well, sorry, Your time is gone, and your time is over. You need to leave the company. You have no choice. They make the choice. Now here you are the one who calling the shot. You are the one who the boss. You are the one who the employer. Okay, means that you can make your own things you wanted to do. Nobody when they say fire my employer or fire my boss, meaning that they came to the company. It depends how smart you want to work. The more depend how you have that mindset, positive mindset that you come here to do some work. Uh, According to I do anywhere from an hour, sometimes 2 hours. It depends. Okay, but it's not like you just sleep and just wake up and the money comes. You have to work on it. There's a system already and planned, already there that they're waiting for you. If you follow that system with the open-minded, work smart, you succeed. People ask about how much am I going to make? Well, I can't tell you now. It's how much do you want to put in there? Like I say, you can still keep your 9 to 5 job as you are doing it. You come home, you spend less than an hour and a half. It's up to 2 hours. And here is the thing, though. We people, we got that extra hours. You know what do we do with it? I live in a country where they love the hockey. Hockey season is going on right now. We call it oiler country. That's what hockey team here. And no people are good. This we have about any game day. There's about 18,000 plus at the stadium there watching the what, watching what they're watching the hockey. And but when they talk about spend that time there to do something that will give you benefit, we don't want to do because I don't have time. I'm too busy. I'm too that. But at the same time, again, people who want to come in and they say, "Hey, I want to do this." Okay, 1 hour I can take, and 2 hours and 1.5 I can do this. It's up to you. And also the system there is we work smart. Most of the things you can just plan it by the we have the sophisticated computer. I'm not a computer engineer, just you know that, okay? I was just a simple Joe. So you come in, you just follow what they ask you to do, what you want you to do, and then do it. And plain training is there abundantly. Oh, that 49 also you pay, $149 you pay. It's not for me, it's for the company that also help you. You have a helper, you have everybody, you have a team, the training is there, unlimited. Okay, you can go online all the time. If you don't see anybody, there's a place we can listen a message that, I'm looking for this information. How do I get it? Tell me this, tell me that. Once you join the company, you pay $149, and then it has all those things. Without me telling all the things now, you will not understand it. So the best thing I advise people that watch the webinar. Webinar is about 20 minutes, 20, 21, somewhere around there. You can watch it again. It's until you are satisfied or you decide to join a company, you pay $149. That's like I say, you must. You're not paying to me. And so on and so forth. So thank you for listening. And I ask you to share this, subscribe to my website, subscribe to my channel, and watch this webinar, and share with your others, friends, neighbors, the strangers, and so on. So once you get it done, then you have to make your own business card. Also, it's not that you must. I choose to do because sometimes when I work in the community, so it's part of my thing. So when I go there, people say, "Oh, can I have your number?" So I just handle the business card. My business card, my name, my phone number, my address, where I live, and everything. I'm not hiding anything away. If you go online today, contact www.yahoo@digitaledge.com. You find my Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. All my information are there. You can see it, that we are legitimate and we don't hide anything away. And we are very company that we trust. And I've never seen anything like that. But I tell you, when I first when I see it, I say, wow, I think I'm going to do it. Not I think. I say, we maybe we think differently here. Positive here, negative here. But I say, I'm trying to choose the positive side. And I tried it and I've never moved back. Never going back. Okay, and not just in terms of the money. Money is good, but also you learn something. You learn a lot of things that I never knew that is there. Okay, it make me more smarter. It make me how to use my money. It make me how I do things and do that. That residual income that we call it, psychic, extra income. Oh my goodness, it help. At one point of time, we don't call it instant income again. You're making what are you even making your 9 to job for years. You don't know even close. So we don't tell you how much you're gonna make. It's when you come in there, you settle down, you see things, everything. You have decided you how much you're gonna make. Okay, I couldn't tell you. Some people I hear story people who come within 3 or 6 months there, and they say they fire their boss or they fire the employer. So things can happen quickly. It's all up to you. It's completely up to you. Okay. And the 1 hour there, 2 hours there, that's not too much for you. The 1 hour, 2 hours that you do most of them, you do it by the system that we have in place already. So it's not like you have to be thinking what I have to do here, what I have to do there. And if you need a help, there's also a mentor from air all night, 24/7, different time zone or different countries. Somebody is there, or somebody online. You can just post your question there, and they'll reply to you by right away. Okay, so thank you for listening, and don't forget to share this video with all your friends and family. Bye bye for now. Have a good day. God bless.